South China Sea crisis, Australia rivals Chinese dominance with £1.6 billion investment. Australia stepped up its pressure on regional rivals China with an ambitious plan to fund millions of dollars worth of infrastructure projects throughout the Pacific amid soaring tensions in the South China Sea. Prime Minister Scott Morrison said last year that Australia would create a development fund which would offer countries in the region up to $3 billion, approximately £1.6 billion, in cheap loans and grants. Sources suggest that it will be operational by the end of next month, with a view to approving a plethora of loans immediately. The move is seen by experts as a way of countering Chinese influence in the area. A source said, "We haven't finalized which projects will be approved first, but the plan is to have them rubber-stamped quickly." While Australia has historically enjoyed regional dominance of the Pacific, including its resource-rich ocean, China's recent push for soft power has threatened their hegemony. To combat this, Australian investment in telecommunications, energy, transport and water projects are set to boost links between Canberra and the surrounding islands. Prime Minister Morrison pledged $250 million worth in grants to the Solomon Islands earlier this month to reaffirm his country's commitment to the plan. Days after his shocking win in the Australian election, he said, "In the Pacific, stepping up is all about showing up. That's why I am pleased that my first official visit after the election is to our own neighborhood, where we can always make the most difference." In another twist, Mr. Morrison has become locked in a diplomatic battle with China by visiting the islands that recognize Taiwan, a state which Beijing simply views as a Chinese province. As well as the Solomon Islands, Mr. Morrison will visit Tuvalu in August in a move that may cause some tremors. It comes after Beijing sent warships to Sydney in a show of strength after sending a task force to follow the Australian Navy during a transit mission in the South China Sea. Concerns grew in Canberra last year over China's growing ties to the South Pacific. President Xi Jinping's administration committed $2.5 billion worth in aid to various islands between 2006 to 2016. While this is much less than Australia's consistent multi-billion-dollar pledges, it was enough to spark the Prime Minister into increased action. He said last November, "Australia has an abiding interest in the Southwest Pacific that is secure strategically, stable economically and sovereign politically. This is our patch. This is our part of the world. We are connected as members of a Pacific family." Thanks for watching.